Sigma. Huffy Sigma shows you just how hot disc wheels can be. Sigma. Go fly a bike. Sigma. Catch one if you can. Huffy, America's.
Hey everyone, this is my 1987 Huffy Sigma. This is probably the second day when I took it out of the box, and I got it on eBay. I'll tell you more on the story as to when, how I got it, but it was really great price and super rare to find these in this complete condition. Paint was definitely a little faded. I'll tell you what I did to correct that. Some rust, but not too bad. I'm surprised the chain guard was on there. The seat, it did have a crack on it, but not too bad. The seat post was on there as well. The handlebars were a little beat up with rust, but not too bad. The stem had some paint coming off. I did have an issue with the forks where they were a little bent towards the bottom there where the rim goes, but that was fixed. I'll show you the end result later on in the video. Here are the plastic disc covers that cover the rim. This is what it looked like. It was really bad. I think I'm gonna show you here what was in there, and it was a little like a hornet's nest inside the covers, but it was pretty bad, pretty dirty. I was just grateful that the discs were there and not as bad as I thought it would be. And I mean, I'm telling you, it's really difficult to find these bikes as complete as this one, so I didn't mind so much that hole there. You see that hole? That was broken, so I had to glue that back in, and you'll see later. Now, this is what I did for the plastic covers. I cleaned them up with water and polishing sandpaper. So it's 1000 grit sandpaper. I was really gentle with it. It helped smooth out the surface, cleaned it up really well. But really, that was my prep for painting. I'm always looking for stamp anything on old BMX bikes. This is the numbers that it had on the rim, which are very unusual for some of these old school rims. They're usually stamped inside the rim, but this one stamps 986, and it might, yeah, so I think it was, it's definitely an 87, so most likely it was released or sold in 87, but it's stamped 1986, assembled, made in 86, released probably in 87, but that's what the rim looks like without the disc cover. So this is almost the last stages of finishing putting the bike together. This is a good friend of mine, Rick, out of Bakersfield, who loves cleaning up bikes, putting these bikes together, and he was a lifesaver. I'll tell you more about him on my next clip, but really great guy. So yeah, Rick is a genius, master of his craft when he puts together these bikes when they've been through hell, especially this one. You know, since 1986, it's found its way here, 2022, in Bakersfield and being cleaned up. But thank you, Rick. This is job well done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here is the 1987 Huffy Sigma, finally restored, finally done, and definitely rideable. If you saw what we did to it, we took definitely took everything apart as far as the bearings go on the hubs, the cranks, the chain ring, everything was taken off so we can make sure that they've been clean, regreased, and ready to go. Once again, big shout out to my friend Rick, who was able to do that for me. He is definitely a wizard, a genius. I don't know what else to call him when it comes to cleaning up these bikes and making sure that mechanically they are ready to go. So this bike is definitely rideable. It's 100% good to go. It's gonna have a decal or two missing after looking at some of the Huffy Sigmas on Google. Like there, for example, those disc covers, they're supposed to have a Sigma decal on there, and they're not. I'm gonna definitely try to go to a print shop and have them done. Someone on Instagram actually sent me a picture of what they would look like, so I think I'm gonna have it printed out by a print shop. So but yeah, definitely a few decals missing, but I mean overall this bike, I want to say, was 98% complete, from seat post to seat to handlebars, the disc covers there. Yeah, it's amazing, and I'm telling you, it's really difficult to find these complete. You'll find them just the frame and the rims, no disc covers. Yeah, it's crazy. So I got really lucky. I found this bike in January of earlier this year, and we're in 2022, and I got it for a really good price. I can't believe how cheap I got it for, but I got lucky. And if you're into BMX bikes, I recommend looking for bikes after the holidays, like literally maybe 2 or 3 days after. Go on your Facebook Marketplace, your OfferUp app, and just look for them, because people need money, and sometimes they're just selling their stuff that they think they're not going to need or want anymore. So yeah, this is one of them, and I really like it. I might sell this maybe next year. I might. It's just one bike that I wanted to end up getting, because I remember my friends having them and I couldn't get it, or I basically couldn't get it. Parents couldn't afford it. So it was really, really cool to finally get this bad boy. Now, the one thing about this bike, that it's definitely a tank when it comes to the weight. If I compared this to my GT bikes, a Mongoose, all the bikes made out of the aluminum or chromoly material, it's a huge difference. Very, 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 very heavy. One thing I did to the frame before this video finishes here, I actually used a clear gloss spray, and I probably did 4 coats. I cleaned the frame really well with a wet rag, and I sprayed it, and it looks great. It brought back some life, and I did that because I do not know what paint color exactly that is. It's not like I can go and paint it white or black, and the decals are just nowhere to be found. So I couldn't mess with the frame. So I sprayed a clear gloss. It definitely brought it back to life. It didn't look too the paint didn't look weak and faded. So it was great. So definitely recommend that if you're restoring an old bike that you can't find the original paint to. That clear gloss works wonders. So this is it. I'm really happy with this one. Like I said, my friend Rick in Bakersfield was a huge help in having this thing put together. He loves BMX bikes as well, and he loves to work on them. He is definitely in the market of helping anyone that wants any BMX bikes to get done or restored, and he will help you out. If you want more info on that, I can definitely put his contact info where you can reach out to him, and then he can work something out with you as far as having it shipped out to him, and he can work on it and ship it back out. But definitely recommend Rick out of Bakersfield. I'm also going to post another bike in which he helped me out as well, and yeah, he's really great. So yeah, any questions, guys, feel free to hit me up. If you're trying to get into how to find BMX bikes, the best deals possible, There's ways. Just always look at, like I said, OfferUp, Marketplace, and Facebook, yard sales. But they're out there, and you can find a good deal. I found this bike for $250. Can't believe I found it for that much. So, then that was on eBay. So eBay is also a great place to look for a lot of these old school bikes. So there you go. Huffy Sigma 87. I think it was built in 86. But this is what every kid at that time frame wanted to have, even though it was heavy as hell. All right, everyone, thank you for watching. Appreciate the love. Hope this brought back memories. Peace out. Till next time.
Sigma shows you just how hot disc wheels can be.